Hi, good day. My name is Asilef Jeremy Escarbon, and today we're going to discuss the different positions in softball. The first position that we are going to talk about is the pitcher. The pitcher is responsible for pitching the ball, or in other words, throwing the ball to the catcher in hopes that the batter may have a strikeout. Here is an example of a pitcher. The second position that we are going to talk about is the catcher. The catcher is responsible for catching the pitches and as well as helping call the game. They are regarded as one of the most important players in softball as they are often involved in every game. Here is an example of a catcher. The next position that you will tackle is the first baseman. The first baseman, otherwise known as 1B, is the player responsible for fielding or guarding the first base, which is one out of four bases that a base runner must go through in succession in order to score a run. As such, the first baseman is responsible for all plays that happens in the first base. Here is an example of the first baseman. Now, let's talk about a role that is quite similar to the first baseman, the second baseman. Well, what is the second baseman? The second baseman, or 2B, plays the ball and retreats to a cutoff position which is in line with the second base. However, if he cannot pull this off, the throw will go to the shortstop that covers the second base. Here is an example of the second baseman. The next position that we are going to talk about is the third baseman. Now, what are the third basemen? They are responsible for fielding ground balls, line dives, and pop flies near the vicinity of the third base. As such, in ideal situations, they must have strong and accurate arms in order to throw the ball across the diamond, and also quick reaction time as they are close to the base. As such, they might need to tag the base quite early. Here is an example of the third baseman. The next position is the shortstop. The shortstop, otherwise known as SS, are usually in the middle of the second and third bases. Now, they are responsible for the balls that go in that area. Fun fact, most balls actually do go there because most players are right-handed. Now, what are the other responsibilities of the shortstop? They are also responsible for catching and fielding, which makes them very versatile and agile players. Here is an example of a shortstop. The next position is the outfielder. As the name suggests, the outfielder is a person playing one of three or one of four defensive positions that are quite far from the batter. Now, the number of positions that the outfielder can choose from depends whether the pitch of the game is slow or fast. In a fast pitch game, there are three defensive positions of which the outfielder can choose to take over: the left field, the right field, and the center field. However, in a slow pitch game, there are four choices of which the outfielder can choose from: the left field, the left center field, the right center field, and the right field.